Hi guys, welcome to TPF podcast. And today we have a very interesting topic. As you can see, I'm wearing red because it's a month of love. My name is Charlene and I am here with
Anthony. So you know me from the other pod, and I have my own channel, fitness, nutrition and fashion. Check me on YouTube, and then on TikTok, medicinal_I_. I'm glad to be here, and let's jump into the topic, man. The topic today is
we're talking about Valentine's. What is Valentine's to you?
Valentine's is just like any other day, but
Come on.
yeah. For men, at least, I would say Valentine is just like any other day. But I think it means something for females. Me personally, I think because men get to spend. You get to spend. So I think it's frowned upon by men because you get to spend money on women. Women get to enjoy the company. They get to enjoy the expenses. If you're spending on food, if you're spending on trips. So that's why I think most men frown upon the idea of having a Valentine.
I don't think it's supposed to be that way though, but women, we feel like that's the time where like somebody will show you they love you, because we usually say you have to show me you love me, don't just tell me I love you. Okay, show me at least you love. And mostly and I know people will come to me because of this. When people say when women say show me, it basically means materials. As in, it could be good. And it could also be bad, because some women will want someone to go so much out and get them maybe very expensive stuff, but there's some women who are just contented with the little, as long as somebody like gives me something, even if it's small, I still feel that you are appreciating me. And the reason why I'm saying I feel like it's not supposed to be, you see the way you view it, like men, they get that each because they're going to spend. The reason why I'm saying it's not supposed to be that way is because I feel also men are supposed to be appreciated at that time. So like somebody is not supposed to feel bad when Valentine is approaching simply because I'm a man. So if you're in love, you're probably expecting that also my woman, she's gonna do something for me. An example, like you've seen men being bought for like tires. Somebody just comes home. You've not seen? Oh my god! Like it happens.
At least
I think it has never happened.
At least not in Kenya. So it's a good thing that you said men need to be appreciated during Valentine, right? So I'm sure if we go online right now and search previous Valentine, or just search through the internet, men get to give to women more than what happens in reverse. Like men get to give to women more than women get to give to men during Valentine.
Because
and I would say, and then to add on to that point, so it's a good thing that you said men have to be appreciated during the same time. So if a man buys you a gift, what are you giving in what are you giving back to reciprocate the gesture? So are you giving the man the same?
It depends, because men will want to be appreciated in so many ways. Like I feel like for them it's not necessarily, they don't lean so much on, oh my god, it has to be materials, it has to be the what are they called, love languages, the 5 of them, right? So what I'm trying to say is, for women, they will lean more on the material one. I know there are those common ones where like if you're dating, physical touch has to be there, but now like the material side, the men, it's not so big on their side. For them, as long as someone will even be like, as long as, and that's actually a problem you created for yourself. Because a man will be like, you don't have to buy me something, just maybe cook for me. Just maybe respect me, though respect is not a love language, but I feel it should be.
So are you
but I'm trying to say that the reason why women don't take it so seriously to buy men things during Valentine's and to do big stuff for them the way they want to be done for. It's because for the men, they've shown us that I don't have to be bought for something.
Okay.
It doesn't make a very big difference in my life.
Okay.
But for a woman, it does make a very big difference in my life if you bring me flowers.
So for a woman knowing your man, you should be able to do a little bit more than just gifting him something that you think that he thinks he needs at that time. So I think women should take an extra mile to make this a day that men would love to enjoy also, right? And also another thing I would say is, as a man, I'm chipping out of my pocket. I'm going deep into my pocket to make sure that you're having a good day. You're getting flowers, chocolate. So all those things are being I'm spending on. So it's monetary, something physical.
Yeah.
But if you're saying as a woman you get to treat your man with something, you say something to do with love language. Maybe you give the man the cookie or something like that. But the man can get the cookie anytime. So it's not like something important at that day. You don't get to eat chocolate and be giving flowers every day, but on this specific day you get to do that. So what does a man get different that he doesn't get on the other normal days?
I will have said maybe cook his best meal that day, but the problem with that is that
you can still cook.
Let me finish.
Okay, Landia. It's okay.
I would have said that maybe that day you could cook him his best meal, but now, how many times do you cook your man his best meal? It's a lot of times, like you can't count. So like this man has already normalized. Say me his best meal is maybe rice and chicken. Okay, you probably been cooking rice and chicken maybe 4 times a month or 5 times or whatever the number. So even if you cook rice and chicken that day, he will still not feel.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay.
Special.
Yeah. I could say like physical touch. People who are dating, physical touch is a daily bread. I'm assuming. Outside here there are people who are like roommates and you understand. Gifting is what like I will lean much on. Also, I feel like men also should be gifted.
Yeah.
Okay. Like say, but just not buying those small things. I know women usually say that buy him socks, buy him a belt, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like I feel like when you maybe get him his favorite cologne, get him a nice watch, could be expensive or not necessarily expensive, but you could maybe buy him a watch that has also a bracelet. These bracelets for men that are the same color with the watch, or fuel his car if he has one. You know, those are the things that you will do, because I feel like and this happens a lot for women. As a woman, if my man treats me, I will treat him back. Okay. And it's not same for everyone. There are just some women who, if my man treats me, I will treat him back. If you don't treat me at all, I will never take it upon me. Okay. So, and also women like comparing a lot. The amount of effort you put in treating me is the same amount of effort I'll put in treating you. Okay. So if you buy me, let's say a wig, you know, a human hair, you know how expensive they are. Maybe it's 15k or 30k.
Okay.
I will feel very comfortable to go fuel your car with 30k.
So like one thing you're saying is you can't go overboard.
I can't go overboard if my man has never gone overboard on me.
Okay, so you're saying the only way you can gift a man is equaling what he's given you. You can't go overboard to
what I'm trying to say is this: I can't go overboard if you've not shown me you can go overboard for me. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
There are just some men who will literally do nothing for you. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go do something for you if you've literally never done anything for you?
Yeah, that goes for men and women for sure.
Okay. You can't be buying me ice cream, like this ice cream for maybe, okay, let's say maybe it's a day like Valentine, and then maybe you bought me maybe ice cream, these ones of maybe 200 or 300 shillings from the supermarket, and then I come by you, I change your tires. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Okay. So for me, like what I think
if it has never happened, probably maybe in the past, maybe there's a certain, because women, we love being gifted. Actually for us, gifting is a form of love. I understand men view gifting, some men, most men actually view gifting as maybe materialistic or whatever, but for women, we view gifting as a form of love. Okay? So if you gift me constantly, I will feel like you love me so much. Okay? And it doesn't mean that just that Valentine's Day that you've done a big thing to me, that's when I reciprocate. No. There are these other days. Okay? Maybe you just popped up one day with maybe a good pair of shoes. All right, or maybe you popped up with maybe, or you took me, we went on a vacation, just a random vacation. Okay, even if on Valentine's Day you buy me flowers, I might as well fuel your car full tank. Okay, I don't know if I'm making sense there.
Yeah, you are. But one thing I get that really concerns me with women these days is the fact that, I mean, we take a relationship like a 50-50. A relationship can never be 50-50, regardless of what you're chiming in the. I mean, you're bringing in the relationship. So, the idea of waiting for a man to give you 50% and then you reciprocate with 50%, and you're not willing to go beyond the 50%. Is probably why men feel at some type of way, because there is no time in place where a man feels like, okay, my woman has gone above and beyond for me, because it's always trying to match or something less, trying to match what I've done or something less. So I think in a relationship, women, I think men and women in general should understand there are times that your partner is going to give 70% and you're going to give 30%. That might be for a week, that might be for a month, but you should be okay knowing that that's what they can do at that particular time. It's not going always to be that way. It can be, sometimes can be 50%, can be 49, 50, 51. Sometimes it can be 100. Sometimes you have to bring the 100% all by yourself. I think that's the only thing that I think, that's the thing that I think is lacking in relationships these days, because or someone someone in the relationship is always thinking, okay, how can I meet the 50%? Am I bringing 70% every single day? Am I bringing 100% every single day? And how does that implicate on the other partner? So does it mean that if I'm bringing 10% for like 3 months, I'll have to take the bargain for bringing 90% for the other coming 3 months? So it doesn't have to work that way. I think for a relationship, you just have to feel like, okay, this is someone that I love, I truly love, and it doesn't even have to be on Valentine's. Just pick a day for you guys to maybe go out, do something important for him. Doesn't need to match what he did for you like maybe a month before. You just need to do it from the bottom of your heart because you know you care for that person.
But do you think that that kind of expectation, okay, let me put it as expectation, or just observation, do you think it has an effect on big days like Valentine's, birthdays,
I don't
stuff
even
like that? Because let me
can I answer your question first?
Let me explain before you answer, because you might be answering, you might be giving a wrong
answer. Okay, so I might be lost to the question when you're done, but it's okay, continue.
Yes, there are those months you're not okay, and there are those months like you're okay. Okay, a woman is very good on observing. it doesn't, what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't really have to be materials for me to know that you're a good man. Okay, there are other things. How do you present emotionally, blah blah blah, but that's aside, because right now we're talking about Valentine's, and mostly Valentine's, it's about gifting and having a good time together. So what I'm trying to bring my point to is the way you treat your woman and your man in the past influences how they come out to you during days like Valentine's, days like birthdays. Okay, so as much as there are those months you'll be on your best, and there are those months that you'll be on your lowest, I am able to observe. Okay, and so even when Valentine's comes, I wouldn't say that maybe because last month probably your salary delayed, and maybe you were not able to pay for my nails, you're not able to pay for my salad. Now because it's Valentine's, I cannot be able to do this and this and this for you because last month or this and this happened. No, I will still be able to know my man is a good man and he deserves this and this and that. What I was trying to bring up when I was saying that you match the energy of your partner is, if this man has just been, he's just not been a good man in general, I'm not gonna go all out for you because I feel like you're giving me the barest of minimum. Okay, and we've all been there.
So a good man in terms of giving you gifts or treating you like in a relationship?
I'm talking about the 5 love languages generally, but now here in the context of Valentine's. Valentine's is a period where people are gifting each other.
Not necessarily.
But majorly, that's what we know Valentine's.
I think from women to men, women expect gifts from men.
On Valentine's, I'm expecting you maybe either you gift me or we go out, you know, but just something. All right. So for a man, I don't know your perspective, but for a woman, that's what we expect.
Yeah. So
because that's like I said, for us, gifting is a very big. It's like 70% of how we view as somebody loves you. It's by gifting you, and that's where we have a problem. Because for men, they feel like because you're expecting me to spend and buy something for you, like it's like you're materialistic or something, and I don't really. I'm not so comfortable with the way men view it. I wish we could understand each other.
Yeah, so I think you should understand that the only concerns for men is they have to chip in out of your pocket, and rarely would you see women chip out of their pocket to make sure that the man is feeling. Maybe take your man out, make sure your man is smelling, looking good. The only thing that
some women do,
but on a bounce of probability, men tend to do it more than women.
Do you know why men tend to do it more than women?
Why?
It's because, and this is gonna sound bad.
Because?
It's because
they want the cookie.
No. It's because for you, it's very rare for you to get a man who like has all the 5 love languages. Or it's very rare for you to find a man who just loves you the way you love them. And I'm not just blaming it on men, okay? Because in the world of today, you've been there, I've been there. Probably been in a relationship whereby you loved the most. Okay?
I've never loved the most in a relationship.
You see?
But I get what
you understand now what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm with someone who I know I'm loving them more, and they're just like showing me the barest of minimum, I wouldn't get motivated.
Okay.
I wouldn't get that motivation of, okay, now let me decorate his room, and then let me buy him a cake saying we'll be best dick of the year, you know?
Yeah.
Cause he's not showing me he deserves it.
Okay.
So, but there are women who will go, if you see a woman going out, there are women who even buy cars for
I know. There are women who will push themselves a mile further. But those one are just like
it could be 1, because this man is generally a good man, or 2, this woman loves more.
But the percentage of women that do that is almost non-existent. If you look at the men that do that, I would say like for any man who is expecting, any man in a relationship who is expecting to gift his girlfriend in Valentine, the percentage is way up there. Compared to the women who will give their men during Valentine. So I say this to say that, so don't, so the reason why men would feel pressured during when it approaches Valentine is because they know some way or another they'll have to make an emergency expenditure.
It doesn't have to be an emergency. It doesn't have to.
Then,
how many times do we have Valentines in a year? How many times do we have to have Valentines in a year?
And then,
let me cut you short just before you continue. We have only one Valentine's in a year, right? Now, when you say an emergency spending, last Valentine was in last year February.
No,
okay?
but you're not.
Why couldn't you even just save, even if it's 100 shillings?
Okay, bear in mind, I have rent to pay. I have expenses for I have